Hi guys, we're back. Um, Last time I was telling a time that vampire attacks happened. So go watch the last part if you want to know when the what the story is. So this time, you know, it's the next night, and Serana's in the cage, and she's racked them out, and all the people at the car dealership are readying their weapons to prepare for the zombie for the vampire invasion. And the vampires come and they assault all the generals, the full vampire army, and they're trying to kill the people so they can kill the sun. Oh, I gotta eat. Anyways, and they attack and they all get murked, but some retreat, so they don't all get murked, but some of them do. But a lot of them do. But a lot of the vampires go away. But all the vampire children that were in the armor, the vampire child soldiers, they got killed. So the vampires gotta make new children to be child soldiers. But some of the hot Latina vampires, they got away and stuff like that. And Serena is like crying in her cage because Serena is crying in her cage because she is seeing all the vampire race die and all this. And yeah, I'm gonna stop on that one so I can pick up the story later because I don't want to ruin any of the story that happened. I'm having a hard time remember what happened because I was there. I was recording on video, but someone put a magnet on my VHS and it exploded, so I don't have the video no more, but I just have the memory of it. Okay, I got piggies here. I really like this this graphics. It's pretty cool. I've been really stressed out lately and anxious. I think I might need to take some Xanax. But I don't know though. I have like a really big job interview coming up. And it's like it's the Wendy's janitor. Well, it's more of a adversarial role. I'm the sanitation advisor. But you know, it's paying me. It's like a off the books sort of thing. I'm smart enough to understand what's going on, so they just paying me in like coupons and food, which I have no problem with. I mean, that's my groceries, so I don't have to pay for groceries. When I worked at Walmart, I was mad because it's like, why won't you just pay me in the groceries? And they were like, why you so stupid? It's like, I'm not stupid. I'm just saying the obvious. Like, just because I say the obvious, it don't mean I'm stupid. I'm just curious about what the obvious is. You know? I'd rather say something obvious than something wrong, you know? And that's how I always thought about stuff like that, because how you gonna tell me that I'm wrong about what I do, even though it's true? So, in the games, in this Minecraft, the pigs are reminding me of myself because I was misunderstood and everyone's trying to kill me and eat my chops. Everyone's trying to eat my pork chops, I feel. And ever since, like, the only difference between me and the pigs in the game is that eventually I bought a gun and now no one tries to steal my chops no more. But too bad I don't have guns in Minecraft because that will save the piggies and no one won't mess with them anymore. But since they don't have a gun, I'm gonna keep on messing with them. And the cows, I always thought they were cool, But I stopped being friends with the cows in the game because I found that they don't give chocolate milk. And I remember my mom, um, she like we was driving past a cow farm, and they had all different types of cows, and I saw a black cow. I'm like, that's a black cow make black milk. And she hit me and called me stupid, and she said stop wasting my time while we was in the car driving 300 miles to Beaumont. Cause she was, that's what her job was, and it was bring your husband's stepson to work day. Yeah, so it was pretty rough. But yeah, I made it through because I had my Game Boy SP, and I had a 8-pack of batteries, so I had enough juice to play my 3 Game Boy games. I had Pokemon Emerald, cause green's my favorite color, and I had Sonic Advance 2 because I like 2. 2's my favorite number, and I had a Mega Man Battle Network because Mom said when you grow up you're gonna have to work on your networking skills. So I thought that game would be like a good foundation for the future networking, to build a foundation, Sorry about that. I need a pig ass. To build stuff. Great. Now I got a pig ass. But now it's about to be dark. That's not right. I feel like every time it gets dark, things get like dangerous for no reason. I read back in the day when I was in like 6th or 7th grade, they said most of the crimes, like 50% of the crimes happen during the day. And when you really think about it, that's like sort of most, because like who's really trying to do work during the day? Like the freaks come out. People think the freaks come out at night, and which is sometimes the case, but I think a lot of the day crimes go underreported because people are like, well, it's the daytime, like let a guy rob somebody. And I agree with the philosophy, but I'm just saying we should still count them, because people need to know that most of the crimes happen during the day. Because I think we need to have everyone who seem like they're gonna be a victim, they need to have a gun on them, because a person with a gun on them never got messed with. That's the way I saw it. Like, think of if George Floyd had a gun and he pulled it out, the cops wouldn't have messed with him. And if they did, they're probably gonna, like, George Floyd would have shot him, and he would have been like, yeah, mess with me now, boy. Don't come around my his hood again. And then that would have been that. And then he'd be a hero to white people, because he'd have been like, yeah, you gotta stand your ground. That's what we mean when black people gotta stand up for themselves. You gotta have your own gun. You gotta have your own. I hear something. You gotta have a Glock. Did I get the? What's this? Dirt. Brown wool. I didn't even get anything. This is bullshit. Okay. I'm scared. But yeah, I always thought that there should really be a Negro Nation, and all the George Floyds, they can go there. And there should also be like a rape victim nation, but they get you before you actually get before you get messed over, because to keep you safe. And it'll only be women though, because men, you know, no one wants to rape a man, because men can only get into it if it's like sexy. So men aren't really doing the rapes. It's mostly gender fluid people. So yeah, because a regular man, he wants a consensual, so he could tell his friends about it. Because if you rape somebody, you can't tell your friends about it unless your friend is also a rapist. And a lot of people don't have rapist friends because they don't like to be up in bunches, because it's like yeah, like gang rapes are sort of a myth, because think of all like the worst thing you could do. Like, for example, the Holocaust, one guy did that, and it was just Hitler. He did it all by himself, and that's why I think we need to go back in time and kill baby Hitler, because he was the only one who did the Holocaust. So if we kill him, it wouldn't happen. So yeah. Sometimes I think it's like, why do people always try to be smart? Because you don't have to, like, you're not gonna find real knowledge in a book. You're gonna find like real knowledge, like the realest knowledge has ever been spat to me. Is when I was at the bus stop, and the guy at the bus stop said, to quote him, he's told me like, niggas be wild now. I could say the N word, I'm white. Niggas be wild now. With these condoms and shit. And back then I didn't know what a condom really was, because I was like 12. But he was on his little Boost Mobile phone. It's not Boost Mobile, Nesquik? Net One? I don't know, but it was his phone place. He got his phone right next to the chicken store. And that's a phone you can trust, because it's local. Like, I don't want a phone that's coming out of the mail. I think the last time I had like a phone, it was a track phone is what the guy had. But I have a flip phone now, because I felt like the government was trying to spy on me, and it's not right. So I got a BlackBerry. And even though the BlackBerry was more slidey action, I put like some modification. I went to Los Santos Customs and got some modifications on it, and I trick it out. So I got a spoiler on the back and the flippy on the front, and now all the bitches want to know what it's about. But I'm not really interested in bitches, because I was always taught to, like, you value money more than women. And it's not to say that you value money the most out of everything, but money definitely got to be more than women in your algorithm, and your personal hustler algorithm. And I always thought that, like, well, money's not important, so I definitely don't have to care about women. So, but on some level, I do care about women, because they're very mean, and I don't want them to be mean to me. So I used to always do things like I would gift like in middle school, for girls' birthdays, I would give them a pack of tampons, so they'd be nice to me. Um, the teacher did not like that I did that, but some of the girls took it though, and they appreciated what I was trying to do, but a lot of them did not appreciate what I was trying to do. You know, gotta get out of here. Sometimes I get scared. Oh shit! I'm supposed to get scared. So fuck you. Oh fuck. Sometimes I get scared. Sometimes I get really fucking scared. I always thought it was unfair that people can have bow and arrows while you have nothing. But the sun's about to come up, and it's like, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel the sunrise? Is it making you turn gay? Reach out for the sunshine and forget about the pain. Remember the good times and how they'll come back again. Something like that. Oh, it's not daytime yet. It's not fair. Are you cool now? Okay, bitch. Hate dogs. I think dogs are evil animals who work for the devil. Like, it's not like an employee thing, it's like a contract. I mean, it's a devil after all. It's gonna make you pay those 49% tax rates, but what else I want? I'm gonna need Amber. No, not Amber. I'm gonna need Firmus. I used to have an African American friend in high school named Furnace, and he was a pretty cool guy. He was a very good running back, but his scholarship got revoked when they found a picture of him smoking crack, and I think it was very obviously photoshopped, seeing how the edges between the crack pipe and in the rest of the photo had like this very badly. Like it was all white. It was like a white box around the crack pipe, and yeah, he lost because of that picture. He lost his scholarship, and I was really good with Photoshop back in the day, but people didn't believe me because it was wait, what year was it? 6 years ago? I don't know, but I guess Photoshop wasn't proliferant yet, so people didn't really want to buy into it, and they framed him. And he also had sex with the teacher, but that shouldn't count against you. It should count against the teacher for being hot. I feel it should always be the hot person's fault because their life is so much easier than everyone else's. Like, it's not fair that they get everything that they want, and then when they get their feelings hurt, it's on the fault of the people who got their feelings. It's on the person who hurt the feelings. But you hurt feelings by just existing, by looking down at everyone. So I never understood why trees are always so cool. Like, it's very convenient how they all just grow right next to each other. What's this? iron. So there was a day at work when I was working at Office Depot, and a guy on one of my cow workers, he was telling me, like, man, people aren't really buying like staplers anymore like they used to. People only come here to buy buckets of fried chicken out the bag. And I was like, well, it makes sense, because the only reason we buy office supplies is to get money to buy fried chicken. So if we just skip the middleman, we could just get the fried chicken. And he was like, man, you're such a genius. It's too bad you only get paid $7.50 an hour. And I was like, I don't think it's too bad, because I write off a lot of stuff on my taxes, like my lightsabers and stuff. So I end up not actually paying that much. But yeah. Hi. And I have more enough money, because I get free, since I'm a guy who likes shoplifting. I do like shoplifting, or at least back then I liked shoplifting. So if back then was now, I would like shoplifting, because back then I like shoplifting. But anyways, I would go into Rouse's and I would just put a bunch of stuff under my shirt, and then I will have one thing that I would get. I would get the 50-cent pack of the macaroni boss, and one box of macaroni. I pay for that. Some people say legitimately, but there's no such thing as legitimate and illegitimate, because it's just about, if I have it, I have it. And the way I see it, life is like a game show. You never know what pack of chocolates you're gonna get out of it. But also in the sense that you're trying to win the game, right? So you're trying to do all types of stuff to win the game, and not get in the game. While you're in a Rouse is not getting caught stealing. It's not to steal. You gotta like, the game is called Stop the Steal, and my goal is to steal everything, because why would I pay for it if I could have it for free? And it's like, I don't even understand, like, paying for stuff. I think it should be legal to steal, but if you do steal, you get hanged. Like that's what it should be. Like, the people who found you stealing, they get a right to kill you by throwing you off the back of a truck. They get to lynch you. That was always my opinion, because I'm like a fair man. I was like a guy who cared about fairness, type of thing. Anyways, I'd like to go back home now. I always used to think that that football player Krayshawn Lynch, he's like a black guy and his last name was Lynch, and it's like that's pretty funny. Like, when God was naming you, he was like the funniest dude. He was having one of his funny moments. See, I have a lot of different names, because all the birth certificates, I have a lot of them, so I don't really know what my birthday is. or my real name. So I just called myself Shadow because that was the coolest. He's the coolest Pokemon out of all of them. I record these videos very far in advance, and as of like I recorded a couple days after one of the biggest events in American history, or maybe it's one of the biggest events in maybe Namibian history as well. It's Trigger Conroy slapped Pokemon at the Video Game Awards a couple days ago, and everyone's talking about it. It's pretty I'm on the side of slapping Pokemon because it's not fair that she gets to have a living and like make more money than me. It's just not fair, and it's like I've always been jealous of. I thought I'll die. I've always been jealous of women who were prettier than me, and I'm not saying that I'm a woman, but she's prettier than I am, and it's like it's not fair. Like she gets everything in life, and she doesn't have to work for it. All she does is just talk. And with all the hustling I have to do, I had to fry that chicken I was selling at the back of the Office Depot. She never did nothing like that. She had a silver spoon-fed life, and I don't even have a spoon-fed life. So I just felt like I was always like the coolest guy objectively, and why don't I have the success? So that's why I sided with Trigger Conroy, who slapped the piss out of that dumb bitch. So yeah, I'm sorry to use such coarse language, but she had it coming. She was like, I DM her and said, can I collab? I want to play Kirby Superstar Ultra with you. And she was like, no, I don't know you, LOL. And I was like, that night I want if the minigun like could fit in my mouth, I would have definitely killed myself. But since I always had the minigun mounted on my wall, I couldn't do it, and it's too big to fit in my mouth. I couldn't kill myself. Cause the way I know about killing yourself, the only way for it to actually work is to have it in your mouth. The gun has to be in your mouth. But on that note, I'm gonna see you guys later. The night's about to come, and as they said, the geeks come out at night. Bye bye.